Hello everyone. My name is Akshay Mohite and I'm connecting from Mumbai. So, quickly share my learnings. I found it very interesting and learned so many things. Captured. I try to just sum it up, right, to the main important aspect, right, because there might be lot of things, right, which other guys will cover, but I'll try to be very specific what really made sense to me. So, we have been talked about in the previous session what is Ikigai. So, go through, right, uh, why did we actually started reading this book and what it means, right? So, Ikigai, right? Iki means life, Gai, to be means to be worthwhile in Japanese. So Ikigai means basically life with purpose, right? But have we like, but in many places in this world, right, in a fast-paced world, right, everyone is after running after making more money, getting successful or doing this or trying to reach somewhere, right, finding people, right, but have do we think, right, everyone really know what's the purpose, right? I didn't knew, right. Maybe I haven't found out my ikigai, but I remember I'm always been curious. What is my purpose of life? Right? Why we are living, right? Am I really excited to wake up in the morning and do a certain thing, right? So that really struck me hard, right? And it talks about it gives four ways, right? How to find your ikigai in life, right? Things you are good at, things what you love to do, things which will help you earn money, right? And things which will help others, right? Which you would serve others or we solve some purpose, right? Maybe combined, if you can find that golden spot, maybe you'll be able to find an ikigai. But it's not necessary that everyone will find in a one single shot, right? Just after reading the book you'll find your ikigai. Not sure, I haven't found my ikigai like 100%, but I feel I'm on the path, right? I'm in the direction, I got the direction, where to head, right, and how to find my ikigai. But let's just take a one step back, where it is coming from, right? Because the authors of this book, right, Hector Garcia and Francis Miralles. They're basically European by origin, right? But they have been very much influenced by the Japanese culture, right? And so it starts with basically a story of from people from Okinawa. Author mentions that people in this particular town might actually have the answers, right? What is the purpose of life? How because the kind of life they are living, right? Not just about the number of years. Yes, obviously they have the most number of people who have lived more than 100 years, right? But not just the quantity, right? The quality of life they are living, right? And that what the author is trying to highlight and maybe trying to derive the whole concept of this ikigai. And few lessons I learned, maybe I'll quickly share with you guys. Uh, the first lesson I learned, right, the author talks about is you need to understand the purpose of your life. Find your ikigai, right? Unless it might be a process in itself to find your ikigai, right? Understanding what you really good at and what something it's not like a job, right, which you'll do 9 to 5 job thing, right, and you'll be done and just waiting for the weekend and eventually waiting for the retirement to come, right, so that you can enjoy the rest of your life. It might not be the real purpose of your life, right, for me at least, right. Purpose is something, right, something you can keep working till you can actually work, right, till the last breath. And second thing, learning from others, it is very important. The way humans have like mastered or maybe are ruling this world is reason they have been learning from others, learning from each other as well, and learning from other things, and learning from the other living beings as well. So that is very important. So like author is not just talked about the philosophy from Japan or from the Okinawa people. He has talked about uh, rich cultures across the world, right? He talked about Indian culture, he talked about Buddhism, he's talked about other culture, right? The Chinese culture, they have talked about Hindu culture as well, right? How people have been gained the wisdom and how they have passed it on, and that's how they're helping their next generation to live a better life, right? So it is very important, and I feel that life is very short to learn from your own mistakes, right? So it is very, you need to be very smart in that matter, right? Learning how you can actually learn from others' mistakes. Third, this concept I really liked, right? The third of the author I learned is that one most important thing is like again is acceptance, right? Because we are living in a constantly changing world, right? Perfection, when you talk about perfection, is something state which is already accomplished, right? There's no change after that, it's just you're done after that. But how can you be a perfect in a world which is constantly changing every moment, right? Even your body, within the body at atomic levels, you keep changing, right? If you're doing meditation or kind of, you realize that, right? Through experience, or maybe through philosophy, through research of scientists, right? They can prove that the key things are keep changing, right? The environment around you, the nature around you, the things inside you, right? It keeps changing. So how it is possible to achieve a state called perfection, right? So there's this beautiful philosophy talks about, that is wabi sabi. Wabi sabi is basically how this art of accepting the imperfection, right? And fourth thing is like to lead an active life, right? It talks about you need to move often. There was one beautiful quote in the book. It was that people would do most difficult exercise don't live longer. Actually, the people who remain active throughout, right, their days and their weeks and the years, actually live the longer life. So idea is to keep keeping yourself active throughout it. Like Okinawa people do gardening and other stuff, right? Well, the time they wake up in the morning till they go to bed, right? They keep engaging, right, each other into different activities. Like in a social club, they can go dancing, or maybe in the morning they are doing gardening or helping other friends, right, to do some stuff. Fifth thing I learned is the eating right, which we have been like I've been following for last like couple of years, right? Been very mindful about what to eat, right? You have been heard, right? Make a rainbow in your, on your like when you see your meal plate, right? There should be a rainbow. So eating with right, right? Choosing what is important to your body rather than what you crave for. It is very important. And sixth, and again the most important thing, it's not always things happens like inside and inside out, right? Yes, the real change comes inside out, but there are a lot of factors, right, which affects that, uh, right? And the main thing is that the association. If you are associated with the right set of people, right, the people with the positive and uh, like people with the higher conscience, right? It's very easy for you, will feel it's very easy for you to do the same thing, to be positive, right, to be very optimistic about life, compared to when you're around people who are very much negative, or maybe always criticizing or cribbing around things, right? So idea is to associate with the right set of people, so that uh, you can give yourself an environment to think right and do the right things, right? Okay.